So we packed up camp this morning and started heading for Banff, somewhere that's been high on our list for a long time. We're finally just about there. We've just stopped at a rest point, viewpoint at the side of the highway. This guy's just pulled in with his triple axle caravan and his boat on the roof of his pickup, as you do.
Hello guys, welcome back to Look Past Limits. In the last episode you've seen us driving through Kootenay National Park and approaching Banff.
So our Banff experience didn't start quite the way that we expected it to. We knew that Banff was going to be crazy busy. It's one of the most popular places in Canada. And we knew that the wild camping or boondocking situation's not very great. But we did hear that we would be able to hopefully get a first come first served spot, and we tried the campsites in town and they were all completely fully booked. So with nowhere else to stay in Banff, we decided to head along to Canmore here. But yeah, Canmore town is beautiful, so we'll take you around that first. We'll hopefully manage to get ourselves a cancellation on one of the sites in Banff that we can go and stay there, because otherwise it's going to be kind of difficult to stay in this area.
Let's explore Canmore.
So that was our wander about Canmore for the first day, and now we're already back in Banff. So we told you yesterday that it was really difficult to get a spot on the campsite in Banff, and Vendy checked the reservation system again online and was lucky enough to get a cancellation for tonight in Tunnel Mountain campsite in Banff. So we've still got more that we want to do in Canmore, but we've moved back along the road to Banff and we're about to jump on the shuttle bus that heads into town and have a night out. So we're actually heading out for our 7th anniversary together dinner. Morning guys, so that's all you're getting to see from last night. We didn't want to be filming too much, but we had a good night out in Banff and we had a lazy start this morning on our campsite, but Vendy's just getting some pancakes on the go. So what's going on here?
Pancakes for breakfast.
So what's the verdict on the pancakes?
Delicious.
Pretty awesome, eh? First time making pancakes out the back of the truck.
So we just came down to the lake from the campsite and made our own trail. We're at Two Jacks Lake. Steve's just taking some photos, it's beautiful. Goats just went past. What are you looking at here? Today we're leaving Canmore and we're heading into Kananaskis Provincial Park. It's not part of all the other national parks, so we had to buy another day pass. We're heading there to do a hike tomorrow, so we're just gonna go and see the scenery, see the nice valley today, hopefully take a lot of footage. We're gonna be away from the signal for a couple days. We're going on this dirt road. There's only dirt road going there into Spray Valley, so we see how it goes. It's pretty bumpy already, so let's see. Drove a few kilometers from Canmore up this gravel road and we're at the Spray Valley Reservoir and it's beautiful. Look at how clear the water is. Unbelievable.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away.
I'm feeling a little bit jealous of these guys who have just came down and launched their boats here. It would be a beautiful day for a paddle. Time to go in the water, honey?
It is, it's been so hot today. Ready for a dip?
Oh, that feels good. We've been going in pretty much every lake and river that we've seen in Canada, sometimes because we actually need a wash and sometimes just because we want to cool down or because it's nice, but the water's pretty much always freezing, isn't it?
Yeah, very.
But we're at 1500 metres here and that was like surprisingly not that cold, which is very weird. Pretty awesome. So after a long beautiful drive today, we might have one of the best dinner spots we've ever had. Good morning guys, just wanted to try and show you where we've been sitting having breakfast. This is not going to come across on the video how we've just experienced it, but wanted to try and show you anyway. So we've just been sitting here, and we've been here for about half an hour so far, and you'll see the sun has just come up over the mountain there. But when we sat down here half an hour ago or so, it was completely dark because the sun was still behind the mountain there. And we've just watched the colours on the mountains in the background and the water change completely. And you see the reflection there. And the water was black or silver colour almost, and now it's gone completely clear, see-through down here. And the greens and blue tones, it's just absolutely stunning. And as usual when these things happen, we've never got the cameras with us, so the truck's just parked further up there a bit, and the GoPro and the big camera were still up there, but we were just enjoying the moment too much to bother going and getting it. We've just been saying that next time when we sit somewhere for breakfast like this and it's dark, we'll bring the GoPro down and we'll set it up on a time lapse and see if we can try and get across to you guys what we've just experienced with the changing in the colours.
We've just been having breakfast and a bear came. We're trying to go back to take pictures of it. We've got the bear spray. Hopefully we're safe. We thought he was coming for a drink to the water, but we heard him in the bushes again. Or there might be more than one. We need to see.
So no luck showing you guys the bear, unfortunately. We did see him, we watched him for quite a while. We heard him rustling in the bushes when we were having the breakfast. And when you hear the rustling in the bushes, you always wonder if it is a bear, and you think, nah, it's probably not going to be. And we got up and here it was, and you saw us searching for him a bit there. But I think by the time we went back to the car and unlocked the car and got the bear spray out, and I had to get another battery for the big camera, and the GoPro lens is like so zoomed out, and yeah, you just can't see him on the film, but he was there. It was awesome to see him. There's lots of places in Canada that you can go that is like known to see the bears, and that is cool if you like drive to some spot, and even if it's not in a bear sanctuary, even if it is in the wild, but you drive somewhere and you can see the bear. But there's loads of other people there to see him as well, and it is cool. But when you're sitting having your breakfast at a place like that, when you've been wild camping and there's no one else about and it's dead quiet because it's the morning, and then you just hear some rustling in the bushes just literally meters from where you had been camping, and you see him, but that's awesome. That's a feeling that we're never going to get that across in the video, obviously, but it's so cool. So hopefully we'll get another chance at seeing more bears, and we'll be able to capture them with the big camera next time, and we'll show you. So anyway, we've got changed and we're going to hit the road and head out of this area now back to Canmore.
Hello, goats.
Hello goats. The last few days in Spray Lakes Provincial Park have been really amazing. We decided in the end not to bother going the hike. The weather was just so warm that we just wanted to chill out by the lake. We went on some beautiful drives and saw some of the most amazing scenery that we've seen in Canada so far. The place is just really wild, and probably the best bit about it was the wildlife. We were visited by deer having dinner. We watched bald eagles flying over whilst we ate breakfast. The following morning we saw the black bear whilst we were having our breakfast that we tried to capture on film for you guys. We watched fish jump in the lake constantly, and we saw the mountain goats on the way out. Yeah, it was just awesome few days. We're feeling very relaxed now and we're ready to head back to Canmore.
Hello everyone, it's Saturday night. We've been in the library all day making the videos for you guys, but it's the long weekend here in Canada, so we're back in Canmore and we want to go and see what's going on because there's loads of live music we can hear, so we're gonna go and get some beer and see what it's about. Cheers to the 7th beer today. We filmed a lot again.
We take the camera out when we go for a beer, we forget to film anything and we've just realised again, and so cheers to the 7th beer.
Cheers! Steve just went for a pee, so I'm just gonna tell you a story here. The Grizzly pub in Canmore is actually really awesome. And it reminds us of German pubs. The beer even tastes quite German. They've got awesome metro tiles in the bathroom. They've got these under the beer. And they also have a smokehouse. See it there? Liking this place. So, our night's going fine. We got a pint of Guinness. First Scottish guy from Inverness finally. So we're gonna have a game of pool as well.